Yourself. Please, let's meet your name again.
I am Honorable Okonta. I'm immediate past councillor representing Ward 8 in the 6th Legislative Assembly. I'm presently the Supervisor of Education in the CASA. I'm also into several businesses, legitimate businesses, which include hoteling, entertainment. I'm also the chairman of the Land Association. I'm born into the family of Chief and Mrs. Okonta. My dad is from Agbor, my mom from Agbor. I hail that I've been living in Agbor here for all my years. We have been into communal service and making sure that where I live, everything is going well. Sometime in 2017, my area was not very good, but we were able to organize ourselves and do a lot of community work that brought improvements to the area. A lot of persons can attest to our efforts that led to the area being very conducive. And presently, the area is very organized and secured. But recently, some persons, because of the effort we are putting to make the area to be secured, are not happy with the peace and security and development in the area. They want to truncate it because they feel that the vigilante that's in the area and other security efforts we are ongoing in the area is disturbing their trade. And some of these trades are not what we need in the community. Early this morning, I woke up to see a video of a man named Chuks Ogun and his wife and his mother alleging that I extorted money from him, some of 700,000 naira. I beat up his wife and I naked his mother, and that I'm parading as them, and that people used to tell me do them when I'm passing my knee down the street while I'm driving past. It is laughable. It's laughable because nothing extraordinary exists. What we are only trying to do in the area, which the people of Ikasa and Delta State is aware, is that we are trying to do communal unity, communal living. Where all of us come together, when there are issues, we come together and find a way to help ourselves to tackle those issues. Over these years, I've been the chairman of the Land Association at the behest of my people, and they have always telling me that I should do my best to help them to make the area to be more comfortable. And we have engaged in issues like, for example, lights. And we have lights every time. And the building is a community building. And everybody who uses the light is checked by a counter meter to know the exact time that he used. And at the end of the month, you can get the counter meter and use it to know the bill that is applicable to you. Then you pay your bill. Some persons pay as low as 800 naira. Some persons pay as low as 300 naira. And the average bill can be between 3,000 to 4,000 naira. And only those that have much equipment that pay up to 10,000 or 6,000 thereabouts. And everybody has been happy. And all the money that we collect is used to vend. None of the money is missing. BEDC is aware, is alive. If you are not vending, the lights will be cut off. But the light has never been cut off for one day. Over this past getting to 10 years now. And everybody is happy. Also the effort that we put to make sure that the area is secured, we organize a vigilante, which is registered with the government. And everybody support the vigilante monthly, so that we can see money to give stipends to the members of the vigilante. And it's an arrangement that we have been doing for these years. And the arrangement has been working. But in the sense that some persons be stuck in trade to do some illegal activity in the area, and the vigilante have been stopping them from those illegal activities that they are doing. And they now group themselves to be against the vigilante. The vigilante is stopping their stock in trade. And they now start using propaganda and allegations that they took too far. In this matter, normally I'm not supposed to come online to talk about it because it's already before the police. But I was forced this morning to respond because many people believing what the earlier said to be true if I don't respond. So therefore, the need for this video. And I'm using the opportunity to call all well-meaning persons in Casa to come to my aid. Because as the saying goes, when you fight evil, evil will be group, come together and start fighting you. We are just doing communal service to make our area to be very safe. These past few days now that all these things have started and the vigilante withdrew a little, crime has increased in the area. We have had cases of kidnap now, which we have never had before. A particular case of kidnap, and we have cases of theft of motorcycle, which we have never had for many years now. So if the security is now brought down, the area becomes insecure, and some person's business may thrive then. So you see the need why some persons want to make sure that it's chaos away, so that the area will be porous, so that they can do whatever they want to do. I'm calling on the government, on good-meaning Nigerians, and on well-meaning Casa people to help us to come to our aid, because we have not done anything wrong. We are just making sure that our area is safe and secure. Now, coming to the particular issues at stake, which I can still recall from the video, it stated that the particular Chuks Ogun, that he was just on his own. I came and beat him up and drag him, and he was not talk to me. Those ones are lies. I'm not a madman. By God's grace, I'm very educated, and I'm exposed, and I've written a lot of people, and people can attest to my kind of person. I have a good reputation. I don't need to brag or say it myself, but I know that people can really attest to it. And what happened on the particular day is that we were passing by doing our vigilante work. Normally, people of my status will not join the vigilante to do work, but due to I don't want my area to be porous. It's the love I have for the community. That's why I bring out myself to be doing this kind of work. And they are trying to make me to regret having participated in efforts to grow our community. But on this particular day, we were going along the road when we observed one Chuks Ogun. I don't even know him before that day, coming out and saying criminals, thieves. We were surprised that where are the thieves? We were thinking he was telling us that there are thieves around. So we now stopped the car. So where are the thieves? He said, you people are the thieves. He now pointed at me, you are the thief. He said, me. You know me? He said, you know me. How am I thief? Did I come to steal from you? He said 50,000 naira. He paid 50,000 naira to me, and the money we used to tie road, and we did not tie the road, and that now we have stolen the 50,000 naira. I told him, do you know me? Are you sure for that? He said, he's very, very sure. I said, nothing like that. And I told him, nothing like that. You never paid any money to me. Did you pay that to me directly? I removed my cap, anti-cap. He said, no, you did not pay to me directly. Then who did you give that to? He said, he gave to the committee that came to say everybody's paying 50,000 naira. Then why are you not calling us? Why are you calling me? He said, no, I'm the chairman of the community now. I'm the chairman of the land association now. That is why he's calling me a thief. And I said, that is not true. If you are very sure of your word, don't defame me in the public. Better write a petition to the police and let the police investigate. But for this case now, I think you may have to go to the station to really prove your case. In this particular instance, the only money that he paid was not even to me. The money was 50,000. The whole community members, people living in that part of Stevenson, came together. The flood was too much, and we said it is too much that we need to really channel the flood away from the area, so that we can be seen where to pass. It was a general agreement, and when they now paid, nobody paid one kobo to me. The money was paid to the committee handling the project, and the work was done. The money was not even enough. What we realized was just about 4.something million naira, and the gutter was almost 4 kilometers of gutter. It was not even enough to do the work. We have to now go to our community fund that we have been saving all these years and use it to now support the work. Before we struggle. The work took 2 years plus for it to conclude the work. Struggle before we did the job. After doing the job, the gutter passed through this Chuks Ogun and many other person's house. They did not even pass through my house. The gutter does not pass front of my house. So there's no gutter along my street. But due to the love I have for the community, I just wanted the gutter to pass through the place where the flood can be controlled. Because flood had a path, and we just follow the gutter along the path where the flood can be tamed. And we did the work. I said, why are you? I'm not even part of the people that did the job. I did only once I visited the place where they were doing the job. That was when they had finished it. And all of us were celebrating that, thank God we were able to organize ourselves and do a job like that. So there was no time that he paid 50,000 naira to me, which I now explained this things to him. But he insisted that he paid 50,000, if not to me now, he paid 50,000, and that the money was taken away and not used for the purpose. And I told him, look at front of this yard that we are now. Is this not gutter? Gutter passed through front of the house. Which gutter are you expecting them to do again? This is the gutter they are talking of. It's not the gutter. He said he's seeing the gutter. Then what is your problem? So when we now told him that, as we now insist that this particular issue is real, that you can prove it. We now told him that means you have to follow us to the station so that you can make sure that you follow up your matter. He said he will not follow up. But we were just talking about that when a woman, which I later found out to be his wife, ran out from the compound onto the road where we were talking, just grabbed my shirt, tore my shirt, and started fighting me. I was now holding the woman on the hand. Madam, stop, who are you? I don't even know who she was at that time. It was because of me holding her hand, and the husband, which is Mr. Chuks Ogun, now used the sharp object and hit me on my, you can see the mark here. Gave me this mark, hit me on my face, and blood was everywhere. And when the blood now came, and I even almost fainted, and people now started coming, what did you do to our chairman? What did you do to our chairman? The people in the area, they started gathering. They told them that what you have done is very, very wrong. We now called the police. The police now said we should come over to the station. We now asked them that, you see the station matter, we are now extending the route. The station will still have to go there. He now entered the vehicle. While he was entering the vehicle, the mother was trying to stop him from entering the vehicle. That you can't carry my son. She now raised up her hand. That is how she fell on the ground, started rolling on the ground, trying to stop us from moving the vehicle. And she said, this is our only son that she will not allow us to take. I said, no, you can follow us to the station. We're not taking him to any other place. The police station, the Agbor police station, we are taking him to. Before she too now entered, and we drove and went to the police station. When we got there, they said I should go and treat myself at the general hospital. They took me to the on bike. Then they now had the Chuks Ogun in the cell. We went to treat ourselves and all that. The next day, he was released from the police station, and I came and showed the police my injury, and the police doctor also treated me too. They said I should go to FMC for further treatment. Then before I came back the next, they said I released him yesterday, that he was bragging in the area, that he has said that he will do it now, that there is only money he will eat, that is ready, and that he's going to do more. It was this brag that he was not bragging. That and I said, that means this boy is ready for this kind of thing. I have to really report to a higher authority. That led to reporting to Zone 5, and he was invited, and he was the first man there, and Zone 5 did the investigations. After investigation at Zone 5, he came back, and he started receiving calls from his friends and from his family members that they want to settle the matter. They don't want the matter to escalate. That they know me a lot and peace loving. That they were surprised when we told them that I had issues with me. That they don't want the issue to escalate. They came to meet me, and I said, me too, I don't want any wahala. No problem, if you want peace, me too, I want peace. Then he now said, he knelt down, he was begging that his devil work, that I should forgive him. And even came with his mother. Mother heard me that please I should forgive and forget, that his devil work, that I should not mind the injury, that I should go and treat myself further, that anything it cost for the treatment, that he will get the cost, and everything I spent, that we will pay for it. I went to FMC. They gave me one of the drugs I take is sold for 44,000 naira. It's like inhaler, I put it in my nose, because one of the nose was blocked. I don't breathe with one of the nose rings. It's only one I used to breathe into the incident. And I was using it 3 days. I'll be buying the inhaler and be using it. So when they now came, I told them, this thing people have come to me privately, I don't think it's important that you do it privately, because we were on vigilante work when this thing happened. And the 50,000 referred to is also money that people live in the area are contributing for the work. So it's better that anything's going to happen to let it be made public. And I think I'm happy that I made that decision, let everything be open and transparent. People will be involved. If not, people would have relied much on me more than this is already been. So they now came to the landlord meeting and said they came to beg. They want everything to be resolved, and they want to bear the cost of everything I spent and other. When we calculated the money I spent for police to come from Zone 5 and all that, the cloth they tore, the drugs have been done, the money I spent at Owale General Hospital, the money I spent at FMC Asaba, and the money I used to refresh spray, the money I used to buy the inhaler for the period, and when calculated, it was high, about 800 something thousand naira, which he now said it is high. I said, the one you can do, you do. He now said he will pay 720,000 naira. I said, okay. Then they gave him the community account, which he paid the money into, like landlord association account, he paid the money into the account, and they said I should forgive him. I said, no problem. If it has gone to this extent, people that I know have already intervened. I don't have any other thing to do than to let the sleeping dog. Like I called Zone 5, I said, we already settling. Look at how far we have gone. when I go for the X-ray again and everything is okay, I will still come to the fact that everything is okay so that we can close the case. As well as the family is begging, and he has owned up that he was one that injured me, and it was devil's work. They said, okay, any development, I should let them know. So that is how we left the matter up to them. I was surprised when I think how many days ago now, I got a petition from I think last week Wednesday, that I got a petition from the area command I work here, that somebody petitioned me that I extorted money from him, that I'm into kidnapping, that I'm answering them, that I beat somebody and I naked the woman. I just met the wife, started slapping the wife, hit the wife, for her on the ground. A lot of allegations, previous allegations, and I contacted my lawyer and we went to the area command. When we got there, all these allegations, they could not prove it. It was just speculations, just spurious allegations that they could not substantiate in any way. And they said that I'm a kidnapper and all that. We took the effort of people that know me to be able to convince the police that I'm not a kidnapper and that it is vigilante work we are doing. The whole thing now boiled down to one point that there is grudges, that these persons have grudges against me and it is politically motivated. That there's somebody that is within my ward that is engineering this thing, telling them to go and to any extent to tarnish my image and defame my person, so that the good work I'm doing in my area and this local government, I will not become afraid and stop doing good, that they are going to deal with me. So when I noticed that it's just pure plan, agenda, propaganda to defame my person, I now make calls to my lawyer and let my lawyer know what was going on. So we now contacted my boss, which is the chairman of the local government, and he said that all of us should come for a meeting. We call a meeting where we entertain the issues and settle everything. I don't know that I will say unfortunately or unfortunately, but today now I saw videos online. So therefore there's the need for us to debunk some of these allegations that they are not true. I'm not that kind of person. There was no time I asked anybody to greet me, to them. It is even laughable that I'm going, who am I to be for some people to be calling me? I'm not the Dein of Agbor. I'm an Agbor indigene, but I'm not the Dein of Agbor. My mom is from Agbor, my dad is from Agbor. And I've never ascribed myself the role or powers of a king. I've only done community work, communal work to make my place we're living to be better. And they talk about kidnapping. I'm not a kidnapper. People know me, but I'm not a kidnapper. And I'm only doing vigilante work to help safeguard the area. Look at just these few days now, where we have not done the vigilante work. There's crime has increased. That is what they want, for the area to be porous. But I don't think God will allow them, because God always supports those that are doing good. Then in terms of the community itself, the association is doing very, very well. And you people saw my people. All the executives are here, all the vigilante members are here, all the elite committee members are here. Ordinary members of the committee are also here. People see them. The people that decided that they should not feature on this video. So you see them that the committee is with me, the committee is happy with me, the committee is pleased with my leadership, and everything is going well. So I don't know where these allegations are coming from. They are on business. And I also use the opportunity to talk to the Dein of Agbor to state that I never for once ascribed the duty of a Dein or the powers of a Dein to myself. I'm not the Dein. I'm Honorable Donald Okonta, and I'm proud of who I am. I can never state that I'm somebody else. I'm not. And there was no time that I ascribed that position where people now come and kneel down, let me do Dein, and start to eulogizing me as if I'm the king. Nothing like that. It's just propaganda. And when you want to kill a dog, you give it a bad name. And when you fight evil, even with the group, gather together and fight you. But this time around, I don't think God will allow them to succeed, because what I'm trying to do is good for everybody, for my community, for the Kasabs, and for the state.
All right. Idumoyi vigilante group, definitely they have ammunitions that they use in carrying out their duties at night. So the allegation that you have an unlicensed firearm you had that night, was that for the vigilante group, or you have your personal stuff?
The firearm that they say we had that night is the property of the vigilante unit. It is registered with the police, Agbor police. All the firearms we use to register with the police, and it is licensed too. So it's not something that we use privately. Something that, and it was seen in the vigilante vehicle. There was no firearm that was seen on me. It was seen in the vigilante vehicle. It's something that vigilante people use when we want to go. You can't use a catapult and do vigilante now.
It's all right. And secondly, the issue of banishing them from the community. This is another allegation against you, that you banish them. Thereby, when the wife went to, purchase something from a shop, they say no, don't sell for the family of Ogo, and that they've been banished from this community. So, was there anything like that from you?
Capital lies.
Okay.
Nothing like that. It's just fabrications, trying to drag the monarch into it, as if there's another monarch inside of it's just politically motivated. Most of these things, okay, look at one point I want to bring to you. This thing happened on the 10th of May, 2025. Then this video now and their uprising started just last week.
Over a month.
It started just last week.
Okay.
On Wednesday, that is when they went to area command. So what were they waiting for? If something I say I banish you on the 15th of May, and you heard that I banished you, what action did you take? Why didn't you report to the police that this man banished me since the 15th of May? Or you went to the palace, you did not go to the palace, you did not go to the police. And you now came to meet me. And me that said I banished you, in our meeting, we share drink. We share what you drink, I drink. We share cola, we eat, I eat. How do I banish you when you come to the same meeting and eat with me and sit down in the same meeting with me? If you were banished, you will not be coming to the meeting now. You come to the meeting and we eat together, we do meeting together, you go. For over 3 weeks to 1 month now, that you coming to the meeting. Then you now say that you are banished. If you are banished, did you pack out of the area? You did not pack out. Banish means drive away from the community, drive away from the area. So, was he driven away? Was anybody gang up and say throw a property away or come to his house and say you live with a banished? What part do I have to banish somebody? So it's just politically motivated. So he was
never confronted from his residence to leave his house that he's not part of the community.
Nothing like that.
Okay.
All these things you see just afterthought. When the thing has happened now, they now gang up and how do we embellish this thing so that we can now call this man give this man a bad name.
Okay.
Call him a bad person.
Okay, was he ever forced by any member of the community for him to come to the meeting whenever you people have meetings since then? He comes there willingly. Like regular
he has been living in the
member.
area getting to 2 years now.
Okay.
He hardly comes to the meeting. Nobody forced him. Okay. Nobody came to his house to start coming to meeting. When this issue has now happened, he now said he want to start coming to meeting. That all those things he had about 50,000 for the gota, that Adimi was coming to the meeting, he would have known better. So, but now if you start coming to the meeting, we know how we do things in the meeting. That's when he started coming to meeting. Now we welcome him. We welcome him. This month we drink at the meeting and pan wine. We drink together, we eat together.
And since on the 15th of May, he has been attending the meeting. He has also been partaking in what you people eat and drink there.
Eat and drink, we
not under pressure or duress, like.
When the meeting closed, when we went to greet our vice that was sick, he followed me and I said, "Che, where are you going to?" So we are going to greet her. He followed me. We went together. If we banish him, will he be able to free to follow us? If I was a bad person to him, will he be following me?
It's all right. Before we draw the curtain close, I want to thank you, Honorable Donald Okonta, for reacting to the video posted precisely on PMTV Media. Okay, concerning what they said you did, and thank God you are here to speak, to speak your own side of the story, to balance the full story. So quite appreciate your time. And
that is the importance of having a balanced view of stories.
Yeah.
Probably even before going public. Some of these things, once it's go public, it's hard to retrieve.
Yeah.
Because this thing is a calculated attempt. I'm politician. Calculated attempt to tarnish my image.
Timing.
Yes, to tarnish my image so that people will now say that I'm a bad person. But thank God people are wise and they are listening to me. They will judge for themselves.
It's okay. So before I pause the camera, I will also want the viewers to understand that this is a response to the video that was posted like 12 hours ago on PMTV News. And this is Honorable Donald Okonta himself, before the press, speaking his own side of the story. You've all heard him, like most of you has always requested, and you've always been requesting that you like to hear his own side of the story. So thank you very much. Do you have any other thing to add on?
about truth.
What I want to say is I'm thanking you guys for this opportunity for me to express my own side of the story. I'm also use the opportunity to call on well-meaning people of Ikasat
To really support us, because this matter is bigger than what we are seeing. It's, as I said, it's politically motivated, just trying to destabilize our area there, so that the good things that we are able to achieve will be destabilized and the area become porous. We are begging on the good people of Ikasat, we are begging on the Dein, begging on the local government chairman, we are begging on the police to support us, to make sure that that area is not destabilized. But if it destabilized, we cannot be living there again. I know how the area was before now. The area was a no-go area. Look at this recent time now. One kidnapper happened, machine stolen, a new motorbike stolen. When I first parked into the area, armed robbers used to come and terrorize us. It was when we now organized ourselves and we're now able to stop things like that. So I'm begging the government to not to allow this effort to go in vain. Because these things took years to be able to organize. And this person wants to spoil it just with propaganda in one day. I'm begging all well-meaning Nigerians to come to our aid. Because the mindset, the love, the passion we have for our area there, we don't want any other person to come and destroy it for us. Some of these things are hands from outside of the area there. People that are not living in the area there are sponsoring some of these people to set this fire, to burn the area down. Because if you look at it, this thing happened over 1 month ago. I don't see reason why it's coming up now, when the same person that you have come to beg and we have forgotten, you the one that begged. If he did not beg in the first instance, maybe we would not have any reason to even say we are making peace. But now he begged and we make peace. He's now going back to start another problem again. And this time around with allegations, previous allegations that are unfounded. So, but however, whoever alleges must prove. Thank you.
It's okay. Thank you very much. Your name once again.
My name is Okonta.
Okay. You're welcome.